This upcoming draft is very crucial for the Golden State Warriors. We don't know what pick the Warriors will get with the Timberwolves pick until the draft lottery on June 22nd. But we do know that the Warriors' own pick will likely be the 14th overall selection. Warriors GM Bob Myers has already made it clear that the Warriors want to maximize what's left of Steph Curry's prime. This means to me that the Warriors probably aren't interested in projects that need 3 years to develop. The Warriors will look to draft NBA-ready players who could step in day one and help the Warriors become championship contenders again. Of course, there's also the possibility that the Warriors use their pick to trade for an NBA All-Star like Bradley Beal, which would make this entire video irrelevant. But assuming the Warriors don't do that, who should they draft with the 14th pick? In this video, I'm going to look at 3 prospects that the Warriors should strongly consider with that 14th pick. But before we continue, if you like content like this, please like the video, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you get notified when I upload another banger. Now let's get started. Before we talk about the prospects, let's look at the Warriors team needs. The biggest need for the Warriors this offseason, in my opinion, is another elite shot creator next to Steph Curry and a legit backup point guard. The Warriors' problem this year was on offense, not defense. Thanks in large part to the leadership of Draymond Green, the Warriors ranked top 5 in defensive efficiency, but they only ranked 19th in offensive efficiency. The main reason for the Warriors' struggles on offense was the lack of shot creation around Steph Curry. To demonstrate, the Warriors' offense ranked 13th with Steph on the court, and with Steph off the court, they had the worst offense by any team in the last 5 seasons. So it's clear that in this draft, the Warriors should be looking for another ball handler and shot creator to relieve pressure from Steph Curry, and they could also use a solid backup. Now let's look at 3 prospects that could fill this void. The first prospect I believe the Warriors should strongly consider with the 14th pick is DaVon Mitchell. Mitchell is a high-quality point guard who helped to lead Baylor to a dominant 28-2 record, and he's ready to contribute to winning NBA basketball now. He's a super explosive point guard that can get to the basket at will thanks to his handles and quick first step, and he's also a very good finisher at the rim. Mitchell is the definition of a true floor general. He's very unselfish, and he's able to deliver accurate passes to his teammates when they're open. Mitchell also improved by leaps and bounds in his junior year as a shooter. He shot 51% from the field and 45% from 3, but he still struggled at the free throw line at only 64%. Mitchell also excels on the defensive end. Thanks to his high motor and excellent agility and lateral quickness, he's great at defending players in space. He's arguably the best on-ball defender in this class. The Warriors struggled with finding a good backup point guard all year. Mitchell could be the quality backup the Warriors need, and he can even play next to Steph at times and relieve some pressure from him thanks to his scoring and playmaking. I've seen some mock drafts with Mitchell going in the top 10, but I've also seen some where he falls in the mid-first round. Nobody really knows where he's going at this point, but if he's still available for the Warriors at pick 14, I think he could be a steal. The next prospect the Warriors need to consider is DaVon Mitchell's backcourt partner, Jared Butler. Butler is a combo guard born on Baylor. He primarily played the 2. He's an excellent shot creator that can score on all 3 levels. He's an excellent 3-point shooter, whether shooting off the dribble or off the catch. On the season, he shot 41% from 3 on a high volume 6 attempts a game. Butler also gets to the basket really well thanks to his strong handle, and he's a good below the rim finisher because he's so crafty. Because he's got a strong upper body, he can often absorb contact and still finish at the rim. And along with being a very good scorer, he's also a solid playmaker. He isn't a pure point guard, but he often shows excellent court vision and has the ability to find wide open teammates when he draws help defenders. Lastly, I want to talk about his defense. He plays hard on the defensive end, and he's very athletic, which makes him a pretty strong on-ball defender. He does a pretty good job of keeping his man in front and contesting their shots. For the Warriors, Butler is someone that can immediately come in and contribute to wins. As stated before, Golden State desperately needs some more good offensive players outside of Steph Curry. Butler could be a spark plug off the bench, or he could even start alongside Steph. Either way, his scoring and playmaking skills will be a breath of fresh air for this Warriors team. Although some may view this as a reach, I think Butler is a lottery talent, and he could be a great pick for the Warriors at 14. And the last prospect we'll discuss is Moses Moody. Moody is a shooting guard out of Arkansas that does a lot of things really well. For starters, Moody is an excellent three-point shooter. Arkansas often had Moody coming off screens and curls for catch and shoot opportunities. He's got a quick release and barely needs any space to get his shot off. And he isn't a one-dimensional player, as he could score pretty well on all three levels. He doesn't have the most advanced bag, but he's crafty and knows how to get to his spots. He knows how to use the pump fake to get defenders in the air to get to his mid-range pull-up or all the way to the rim. And he's got moves like the jab step and the step back to create space to get his shot off. He still needs to work on his handle, but the potential to become a good shot creator is definitely there. Moody is also an excellent defender. He's got a great physical profile at 6'6" with a super long 7-foot wingspan, and he's a strong 205 pounds, which helps him to be a great on-ball defender. At the NBA level, Moody should be someone that can defend multiple positions thanks to his excellent physical tools. He's also a good rebounder for a guard. He averaged 6 boards a game, and he was one of just 3 freshmen in the country to get over 15 points and 5 boards a game. For the Warriors, Moody should fit right in as a 3-and-D player off the bench. And if he continues to develop his shot creation ability, he definitely has the potential to turn into a terrific player for them. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Those are 3 prospects that could easily be available for the Warriors at pick 14, and I think all 3 could be a good fit on the roster and contribute to wins. If you want me to continue this series and talk about more prospects the Warriors should draft, make sure to like the video and subscribe. And let me know in the comments who you would like to see the Warriors take with the 14th pick. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.